analyze this map to know certain things about the map. Maybe we want to know the area, we want to know certain things, right? So let's say that in this map we are asked how many regions are there in our catchment. So over here we can even see the number of regions in our catchment: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let's say we have 7 regions in our catchment, right? Or better still, you can simply right click here, right click, you go to properties, then you come to symbology, then you come to categorize, then you can see that over here. So you can see, oh, it has, yeah, so you can count over here and see the number of regions. So sometimes, yeah, so let me just, you click on the count, number of regions, 7. So we have 7 regions in here, so we can see that. Now sometimes you can be asked, let's say, how many regional capitals do you have in your catchment regionals? How many regions? So let's see, you can see that you have just a single regional capital, right, which is the Kofo area, because from here regional capitals is this, the red one. So we have just one regional capital in here. Sometimes you can be asked how many districts are within the catchment. So for the regions, we've been able to identify the regions. Now we want to know how many districts are within the catchment. So for that, you can simply maybe right click. So you're going to right click. You realize that we didn't bring anything about districts over here. So if you want to know the number of districts, is it district capitals? Let's say district capitals or districts. Let's say the number of districts in this your catchment. What you have to do is that meaning that you have to come to your catalog and you bring in districts, then you clip the districts, then you know the number of districts over here. But I'm not going to do that. You can do that, okay? Now let's say that I want to find the length of, maybe I want the length of, let's say, a river or something. So the best thing to do is go back to your data view mode, right? So this is my data view mode. Let's say I want to know the length of a river, the longest river, okay, or the nearest river. Should I say nearest river, or let me say the length of the longest river. I want to know the length of the longest river in the catchment. Now, what do you do? If you want to know the length of the longest river, you simply, so you realize that in here, I do not have rivers. I do not have rivers in my table of content. I didn't bring rivers. So let me simply just add it. Go to catalog, then rivers. Let me add rivers to my this thing. So now I have rivers, but then I'll have to clip. So I go to geoprocessing, clip. Then I have rivers. Then what am I clipping onto? I'm clipping onto catchment. Then let me save. Let me name it as rivers underscore sh. I'll change the name later. So save. Okay. Then we'll clip. So my rivers, it's being clipped. So I have it clipped now. So I can simply uncheck the initial rivers, right? Then I can, let me just make it blue. Yes, then okay. So you can see that there are rivers now in my catchment. Then also let me change the name now. I can make the name general. Yeah, so rivers. Apply. Okay. Yes. So now I want to know the length of the longest river, right? To know the length of the longest river, you simply select, right click on rivers, open attribute table. Then you have to add a field. So I'll click on this attribute, this dialog box over here, the drop down menu over here, right? Then you can see add field. So I'm going to add a field. Then the field, I'm going to name the field length. Okay. I'm going to name the field length. Then I'm going to make it double. Use the data type. I'm going to choose double because length can be 2.5, 2.3. Double means decimal in here. Then I'm simply going to select okay. They said a specified field name is invalid because it duplicates an existing field name. Okay, so let's say add field. Oh, so we even have, sorry, we have length over here, this length. So I'm simply going to select this column, right? Then I right click on it. Then I'll go to statistics, right? So now I have it over here. So now you can see that the count, we have 241 rivers in this catchment, 241. The minimum is 0.002, right? The maximum is 0.714. You can see that. But this is not what we are going to use. I'm not sure we are not supposed to use this. So this is what we are going to do. Again, let's add field. Add field. Then let's see, let me call it length 1. Length 1, okay. Then double. Then okay. All right. So the field has been added now. So we've been able to know the number of towns and the district capital and all that. You can find the area, you can find, you just have to. So watch the previous videos. We've already shown how to calculate for the area, how to know the length of certain things, then other questions. Yeah. So now don't forget to like, subscribe, share the video, and hit on the notification bell so that anytime we upload a video, you'll be able to access them. Thank you for watching.